Hello guys, as some of you know, I went to see the new Bond film yesterday, Quantum of Solace. I'm going to do a little, just what I thought of it, but I'm not going to give anything away because I tried very hard not to find out the plot, and all of those who know Bond films really know there isn't much of a plot. It's a good old action movie, so you need to have a few secrets. But basically we turned up and there's lots of hype. There's adverts before the film, for the game, for the phone, for the Sony laptops, Coca-Cola Zero. So it's all bonded up. By the time you get in there, you're really up for a Bond film. The opening scene's fantastic, and then obviously the credits come up. And I'm not a huge fan of the song, but it does kind of work. But once you see it kind of tied in with the movie, it does work very well. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of reviews out there saying that Bond's kind of a cold, ruthless killer now. But yeah, basically he is. I mean, he does kill a few people. It's a far cry from Doctor No, but if any of you have read Fleming's novels, you realise that Bond was a pretty cold killer. He was in the Secret Service and he did have a licence to kill, and he certainly takes advantage of that fact in this film. So you can pick them to death. I mean, the storyline's very weak, but it is pretty much with a lot of Bond films. I mean, they're action films. It's the whole package. Everyone loves Bond, and if you don't like Bond, then you just don't like Bond. But it is interesting that the last two Bond films have managed to create a female fan base. I know there has always been a female fan base, but it's always been very sexist, and it's not anymore. And Daniel Craig's done wonders for the marketing of the film now. Whether you like him or not, I mean, it's a different film. It's definitely Bond, but it's got no gadgets. It's got no tongue-in-cheek humour. It's if they put another title on it and they cut out the word James Bond and 007 and cut out M and the CIA and Felix Leiter, I mean, it could be just a good action movie. But they did throw a few good ingredients in there, so you go and see it and enjoy it. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the hype, and I think that's why I like the marketing, the hype, and I just love Bond films. I've liked them. First Bond film I saw was 1977, was The Spy Who Loved Me. I probably caught a tail end of Goldfinger and stuff on TV around Christmas time before then, but Spy Who Loved Me was the one that got me hooked in 1977. I was at the right age, and yeah, Ryan enjoyed it. My daughter even enjoyed it yesterday. So, and it's quite gritty. It's ruthless. There's a couple of really cool scenes in there, and they've definitely changed the format, and it carries on for Casino Royale. There's a few characters that are in there from the last film. It ties up. If you didn't see Casino Royale, you wouldn't have a clue what they're going on about half the time. But it's huge. I mean, it's a huge film. It's huge lot of marketing. Just go and enjoy it. If you like Bond, you'll love it. And then you can come home and pick faults out of it. Like I have. It's just what you do. I mean, it's like, you always wish... You're glad it's moved on, but you also wish it was kind of the same. I miss the gadgets. I miss Q. But he's just not going to be around anymore, I don't think. The whole gadget thing. But the best bit is he uses his mobile phone a lot, which obviously I got, and he uses it on quite a regular basis, and it's definitely the one that I've got, and so I'm pleased. I've got my popcorn bag, and I've got my free book because I've paid a huge amount of money for my popcorn and drinks. But that's what I like. I like the whole package. But I can't wait to watch it again. It had some cracking moments in it, and the stunts were fantastic. And you can see Mr. Craig does loads himself, and it's a different movie, but it does follow on from Casino Royale. The themes there, I'd say it's even darker, but there's a couple of nice bits in there which I really like, and when everyone's watched it, then I'll sort of say the bits that I like the most. But yeah, excellent opening, good soundtrack, very paced, and good acting. Yeah, excellent stuff. So enjoy Quantum of Solace. You must go and see it. It's British, it's a big British marketing product, and that's what I love about it the most. It's it's the last of the great British things, and it's one of those things the world loves. Okay, so that's my review. It's not much of a review, I know, but there's no point telling you scene for scene, because as I say, it's pointless seeing it then, isn't there? I hate it when they get spoilt, but I've just done this to tell you that I really enjoyed it, and you must see it, and have your own opinion. Okay guys, enjoy your Sundays, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, bye bye.